What up, pilots? Let's talk about the manual engine control and trimming in a Spitfire. So this is an inline engine. So let's turn manual engine control on. Turn our engine on. Radiator, you want to put it at 40%. There's no oil radiator. Magneto 1+2. Every aircraft's magneto is going to be at 1+2. Mixture 85. Prop pitch 95%. Now Spitfires are a little weird on takeoff, so we're going to throttle up about halfway. Well, actually, first I'm going to load my Spitfire controls. There we go. Alright. So yeah, Spitfires are a little weird on takeoff, so we're going to throttle up about halfway. We're going to correct the prop torque as needed. It's going to want to torque to the left, I believe. Yep, torque to the left, so we're going to correct it slightly to the right. Gain about 30 knots, then throttle all the way up. I'm going to start trimming down because I know that's what's going to happen. Spitfires take off at about 80 to 90 knots. And it's like they lift up from the tail first rather than nose first. I don't know, it's kind of odd. So let's trim for climbing here. So a Spitfire, we do have a supercharger gear, so like I said earlier, you're going to want to use that supercharger gear at about above 8,000 feet, and you only get 2 gears. So gear 1 from takeoff to 8,000 feet, gear 2 from 8,000 feet on up. So Spitfires, they're a little bit hard to learn in sim. They do have a problem with stalling a lot when you pull too hard. Just turning down your multiplier on your pitch and your roll will help with that a lot. So in a Spitfire, it is an energy fighter that's decent at turning. So it's an energy turn fighting hybrid. Okay, so it's not a pure turn fighter like a Zero is or a Key 43, excuse me, but it can still decently turn. The wingtips are elliptical, they're pointed, so the way the airflow goes over the wingtips and over the wing itself is not like a Zero, so it can't turn as well. The wings still are big, right? The bigger the wing area, the more it's going to turn, pretty much, simply put. But the wingtips are pointed, so they're not round. So a good altitude to climb to in a Spitfire is probably about 10,000 feet. You're going to be able to outturn most aircraft unless it's a Zero or a Key 43. So try not to outturn anything that's Japanese, pretty much. And then you can energy fight anything else. Anything that you come across, you can energy fight it all day. Unless it's a Zero, just don't turn with Japanese planes. And that's pretty much Spitfires. Contrary to popular belief, Spitfires are not turn fighters. Just getting to our altitude. Keep checking that 6. Alright, 8,000 feet. That's decent enough. Supercharger gear 2. Let's start trimming for our cruising speed now. Now, even though we're trimming this at cruising speed, and you save the trim, Spitfires will have this trim in the match. It will not have aileron trim, though. It will only have elevator and rudder trim in the match. So even though you save it, you'll still be able to use it. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get it here. Yeah. Alright, there you go. And that's a Spitfire. You can out energy fight pretty much anything else, but do not try to turn against Japanese planes. Key 61, Key 100, and J2M, you can probably get away with it, but still be careful. Just don't try to outturn anything that's a 0 or a Key 43. And that's Spitfires.